Right, so we're going to silently look into my eyes, okay, and just see what happens. And okay, because this is good for a party because people think you can hypnotise people with your eyes anyway, so it works pretty well. So I'm going to. Sleep, 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 10, 20, 100, 10 times deeper, deep, 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 very, very relaxed, deep, 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 down, down, down. It's a really nice place to be, Heloisa. Take yourself down to that nicest place you've ever been to, like going down in a lift that's safe. Down you go, deep, 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 to the nicest place you've ever been, deep inside yourself. It's a wonderful place, deep inside yourself, where your spirit lives, where your soul lives, where your soul resides. A very deep place where your body doesn't even exist, just as I. And I want you to go down deep and meet me in the middle of nowhere. But I'm going to anchor that state now. Because there is a part of you that can understand me, it's just that your conscious mind is shut down now. There's a part of you that's communicating with you right now, and we can anchor that state. So anytime you feel stressed and relaxed, all you need to do is think deep. Think about Brian, thinking deep, and go right back to where you are right now. It's just pure bliss. Meet your bliss. Enjoy this bliss, enjoy this peace, enjoy this wonderful feeling. The part of Heloisa that everybody else looks and everybody else sees, but sometimes you don't enjoy it. It's a wonderful feeling. Anyway, look, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, what are you waking back up? Wow, did the earth move for you? She's got a big smile on her face. Anyway, anybody want to ask her anything?
How do you know when it's the right time?
Yeah.
Right time? Because I was, I just guess, but I am mirroring and matching her to start with.
Yeah,
she started to grin, I started to grin, then I started to grin and she started to grin. I started off by matching her, then I started to lead her. So I'd grin and she'd grin, then I'd blinking lots of things. Yeah, she's blinking now, so it's tapping in. Right. And just sometimes you've got to, again, like he said on the video, I don't like this, you've got to be a bit dominant. So I said in a commanding voice, and sleep deep, deep, deep. So it's like, it's a pattern interruption. She didn't know when it was going to happen. This neural pathway is working for her, and all of a sudden I say sleep and touch her on the head, and it breaks the neural pathway, and the pattern interruption, and I just stick it right in there, the word sleep. Because what happens is, when you create a gap here, in this pattern interruption, you create a gap there, which is like a door to the subconscious. And what will happen then is you will fill that space with something. The subconscious is thinking, what do I do now? So you give it something, you fill that space with the word sleep, and she'll obey it. It's a bit like when you're in a panic situation. You'd do anything to get out of that panic. If you was to have an accident, you'd create a gap there, and you'd take anything on board. It's like you could be conned, you could be ripped off in that state, anything could happen, because you're just looking so critically for something to fill that empty void there. So I've given her something, the word sleep, which she associates with hypnotists. And again, if you're working with a stranger, they do associate sleep with hypnotists and hypnotism. So that's the word to stick in there, and they just flop over like a raggy doll usually. So I do that at parties quite often. But again, with eyes, people think it's your eyes that you're hypnotising with anyway, so you're onto a winner to start with. So I've had a little go, and the thing is with me, right, I don't give a shit if it don't work. If Heloisa said, what the fuck are you on about? I'm not shutting my eyes even. It's fine, I don't give a damn, because I know it works with 99.9% of people. The problem with you doing it is, if you fail on your first attempt, you'd think, well, I don't do that anymore, wouldn't you? Because you're adults. You know what? If we could all behave like children, where it comes to failure, we'd be very successful. Look how children behave when they learn to walk. If you learn to walk today as an adult, you say, fuck it after your first go, wouldn't you? But your kids keep getting up and having another go, they keep getting up and having another go, and keep getting. But it's like, we need that same attitude back, don't we? So that when we fail, we get back up and have another go.
Is that part of a distraction, that time?
Yeah, it's just a flash bit. Yeah. Anyway, could be there, yeah. Doesn't really matter. It's totally irrelevant. But it's just part of it. It's like there's a, because what